You're making me laugh really hard.
Keep videotaping. Hold on. Come on, Eden. This is better than your video. You should just talk to me in your video. Your incompetence is infuriating.
No.
Seriously, you are not the next Miranda Lambert. She's not an actress. You're not going to be a singer either.
I think I realized that. I think I realized that a long time ago. What's the car combo of today?
I don't know.
Okay.
In today's episode of Car Conversations with Mommy on the way to the barn, Eden and Avril. Oh, I did a blooper. It's not you this time.
That's great.
Okay. In today's episode of Car Conversations with Mommy, Eden's face goes bright red and her eyes start watering.
What are you doing?
Seriously, you just are freaking out. We talk about pony squishing. How much you like pony squishing?
Pony squishing's fun.
You're kind of a giant human to be squishing
Smalls.
Like, you squish larges now. You're pretty tall.
So then what would you call squishing a small? Like pony squashing?
Completely crushing.
Pony crushing?
Demolishing. Yeah, something.
Not pony
Really
squishing?
gross. So how do you feel about pony squishing? Do you like it?
It's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
What's fun about it?
You get to ride little ponies.
Do you feel like you're actually like riding normal, or do you feel like you're just on some kind of weird carnival ride?
Mostly you're riding normal, but depending on what you're riding, it feels like a carnival ride.
So what's the hardest part of pony squishing? Having to give the pony back?
Yeah.
I would define that to be the hardest.
Especially since, like, if they're really cute, you're just like, but it's so cute, I want to keep it.
I would like to keep Foxy.
Yes.
Foxy's pretty cute.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a mini, and then you can squish it.
Yeah.
So, you squished some smalls.
Yeah.
Have you ever squished a medium? I don't think so.
Well, I had a medium.
You had a medium. Yeah, but he tried to kill you. Bandit. Devil emoji.
We should have seen it in his name. His name says it all.
I know. And then we gave him the show name Bazinga.
That was a waste of a good show name.
It was a waste of a good show name, but I think we also kind of like karmically gave ourselves bad luck with that pony. I think we kind of like stuck, instead of like Bazinga on your competitors, it was like Bazinga on this poor child that I'm throwing to the ground over and over again.
Yeah.
So we'll never do that again.
No.
And then you got Goose.
Who's
The big bird. The troll.
my little troll?
Big face. What are some other nicknames for Goose? Goosifer.
That's the best one.
Yeah, so when you buy a pony and the stuff they send with you includes a devil costume, you probably should know that you just
Made a big mistake.
You just got owned. You just got owned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should have looked through his stuff when you brought him for lease.
Yeah.
And like, why doesn't he have an angel costume or a duckling costume?
Oh, a duckling would have been cute.
That'd be pretty cute. Do you remember when you used to have
I hated his name.
polo wraps that were pink with yellow
I
ducklings?
still have those.
You still have them?
Yeah.
We should donate them to somebody who would appreciate them more. Now that you're more conservative and stuffy. So this is actually something that we need to talk about, and that's hairnet problems, because you and I have talked about it before, and sometimes we'll see like people tweet about doing your hairnet properly or whatever, and I agree that there is obviously definitely a specific way to do your hairnet properly. However, and I know that I have this problem because you have a similar hairline to me and similar hair to me, but like some people it's actually quite hard to get your hair over your ears.
If I even when I try and get my hair over my ears, it just moves up. It just goes back behind my ears. Or it falls out.
Right, so like you and I both have like kind of high foreheads, so our hairline starts kind of high, and getting your hair back down over your ears is kind of awkward. But we also don't have very thick hair. So it's like you can get your hair down like that, but it
doesn't stay.
No, and people I think that have lower hairlines or shorter foreheads, and holy moly, I wish I did because I hate my 5 head, but all I'm saying is I think some people just naturally, like, their hair is easier to put in a hairnet. And I know that sounds super weird, but like I get what people mean when they say about like doing your hairnet properly.
Yeah.
But I know from doing mine, and especially from doing yours, because it's easier to do it on somebody else, that it's really hard sometimes to do it properly. And I don't know, maybe people can comment below in the video if they agree that they have a hard time doing hairnets. I think as long as you kind of get it over your ear and it looks somewhat proper, then
And it looks neat.
And it looks neat and tidy.
I think if it looks neat, people won't be as like, your hairnet's wrong. But
Yeah, for sure. You don't have hair like all sticking out like a scarecrow.
out every other
Holy, there are a lot of people at the barn today. Holy moly, it's like, this is like pony day at our barn.
This is pony day every day.
Pony day at our barn. Like, I don't even think there's anywhere